Yeah, buddy. That the Washington Wizards joints?
Yeah, yeah.
Bullet jump? Yes. Yeah. Welcome to One of Those, the show that explores the artistic culture. I'm your host, Adam Butler, back with another episode. Thank you so kindly for being here. All right, it's part 2 of my conversation with my man Terrance Keller, the artist, the sneaker enthusiast, the vintage collector. Last week you learned a lot about him. This week you're going to see and learn about what he collects, man. Blessed us in this episode. I can't wait to show it to you, all right? Before that, though, remember, subscribe to the channel. For those of you who have subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate the love. Subscribe to the channel, cut on the notification bell, hit the comment section, all of that, man. Let's get this movement going in 2025, okay? All right, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Part 2 of our conversation with Terrance. People know what I'm doing.
Something to do. Yeah. But before we go, I gotta show off a couple of shoes.
Yes, please don't. See, I never like to put people on the spot with that one.
Nah.
But if you got something to show,
Yeah.
please tell me. I'm going to sit back. Let me just let you rock. Go ahead.
I'm gonna start with the 1996. This is the original 1996 Nike Air Adjust 4.
Woo. Hey, I got to send a message to somebody. Hey, Paul Spann, if you watching right now, look at that joint. Look at that. I know you watching. Go ahead. That's sick. Yes.
You know, with the
Go ahead and do it. Yup.
It's the original. So, and
You have
then I got a couple of the straps. I got a more than a couple of the straps.
Yeah.
So, and I'm actually gonna probably be wearing these and do some on feet pictures soon of these.
Yeah.
I need to show these.
Sick.
So,
sick.
And then I'm gonna show a shoe that I just fixed that I was ecstatic to wear. That a lot of people said something about that. This is the original 1995 Nike Air CW.
Wow. My man's.
Not the sensation.
Yeah, buddy. That the Washington Wizards joints?
Yeah.
Bullet jump? Yes. Yeah.
So this was a restoration product, but a lot of shoes that I get, honestly, if it's like a girl and I know it's something hard to find, I'll get the shoe and worry about the swap and all of that later. It's just hard enough to find the shoe, right?
Exactly. That's crazy.
1995 Nike Air CW.
Yeah, buddy. That's when he first got here.
Exactly.
That was a time, buddy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know. And I got these Reeboks. So this Reebok right here, you know, I started going into that Reebok bag because I was like, why Reebok act like they only got the Club C?
Right.
It's like so many shoes Reebok got. So this right here, this is a 1993 Reebok Graphite.
Oh man, yo, I had those. Bro. Wow.
Then stop.
Wow. Dad, if you're watching, do you remember buying me that shoe? Yo.
Not even laced up yet.
Yeah, that joint looks really good too, by the way. Yeah. You said it's DS?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a good looking shoe. Man.
1993 Reebok Graphite.
Wow.
This is I'm gonna pull these out soon too.
Yeah, you have to. You can show them. Yeah.
I mean, like the hunt, like I said, again, like just searching for some of these shoes, you try to find somebody that really not that they don't know what it is, but they don't care about what it is.
Yeah.
Like I care, the OG sneaker community,
right.
But to somebody else,
it's just okay. That's not
exactly. You know.
Yeah. That's a good looking shoe. That is a really good looking.
And then I'm gonna take it back. This is a retro, but this is a classic. The Feline FX 100.
Yes. Yeah. That's the paid in full
Yeah.
special.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
See,
money make the bitch.
see
Yeah.
when I see felines, the first person that comes to mind is Tupac for me.
Yeah, yo, it's funny. I saw like a retro video of him promoting Juice or something like music dance show back in like 1992. He probably had them joints on up. I wasn't really paying
Yeah.
attention.
And
Yeah,
you had to wear them like this too, with the strap hanging down.
yeah, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful,
So,
beautiful, beautiful.
and then I'm gonna show I got the Adidas equipment basketball.
Yo, oh, yeah,
Because
yeah,
again, part of I mean, like I said, part of showing these shoes too is the memories but also to these brands that it's kind of hard for brands when they're especially big brands to gauge what the lower streets like
right,
are into, you know,
right,
because they're
right.
sitting in the office looking at data.
Yeah,
It's hard to gauge what's really going on.
yeah,
So when a lot of these shoes came out too, like, we talk about sports, like, yeah, a lot of those shoes became popular because we started wearing them in the neighborhoods and in the streets with actual outfits.
yeah. That
That
was the
that was the boost,
yeah, yeah. That's
and then rappers and then videos and all of those things. The Source magazine, that's what I mean. It wasn't about, you had to get the Nikes because you played basketball or you got these because you played baseball in junior
yeah,
high school.
yeah,
These brands got to understand that these things became popular when people start wearing them with like starter jackets, when people start wearing these shoes with like, Jabos and Z Cavaricci and Carl Kanai and Guess. And that's what made these shoes boom,
yeah. For sure, for
you
sure,
know?
for sure.
So, and this,
That,
with the,
yeah, take it out. There it is. As on. Yeah,
with the
yeah.
removable sock,
The sock liner that fills up the buddy.
see,
Yeah,
this is one that Adidas could bring back.
yeah. They could. That's a good looking shoe,
Yeah.
and definitely, I think again with us, it would do really well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And I mean some stuff too, it just takes a little like boost, like say like a basketball player like what he's on court today.
yeah. You gotta wear.
It-
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
you need that look. You need that look. You
yeah.
know. And then I'm gonna show you, I actually fixed these. So this is a 1996 Nike Zoom Turf R Barry Sanders, but not the color that you see a lot.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I've actually never seen that color. I
Yeah.
never seen. I seen this obviously the very same, but I never seen that color.
So yeah, exactly. So that's why I
Yeah,
show these. So this is actually one of the original colorways. It's just that it's one of the rare ones, and a lot of people don't
yeah,
have this color.
yeah. You always see it in the Detroit Lion blue.
All the black and gray.
Yeah, black. Yeah, but I never seen that one. That's dope. That's dope. That's a good shoe right there. Yeah, that's a risk. You said you stored that.
Yep.
Nice, nice. Yeah, that joint's clean, man.
Yeah. And if you look in that, like I said, this is one of the original colorways. Just a lot of people don't have it.
Yeah,
You know.
crazy. That's sick, man.
So I mean, I mean, I'm gonna show a shoe that's two right here. Growing up again, like in Louisiana, we had this. This is like a sneaker dress thing. We wore like Bally's. So
Yeah.
I gotta give an ode to Bally's because
Okay.
Bally's was a big deal, and this was like their sneaker,
Okay.
like growing up. So this is the original 1991 Bally
Nice. That's for the culture right there.
for the culture.
Yeah, that's for the
So
culture.
you see
Yeah.
this right here? This is like the man playing the Switzerland elk horn thing,
Yeah, yeah,
hand stitched in the
yeah.
cows that roam in Switzerland.
Wow. Now that's dope. That's dope because that's not a sneaker that hit up here at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Work in the message, but that's cool. Like the details on that is fire. What year is that from?
Like 91, 92.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool, bro.
So
That's real. That's
I
real. I'm
mean,
glad you told that one.
it's and I wore these the other day. A lot of people, this kind of turned a lot of heads too. I got a show, and I was thankful to wear these.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody remember these. The Nike Air Strong, 1994 Nike
Yeah.
Strong. If I was with Nike, this would be the shoe I would bring back.
Yeah, I think that would work.
This would be every color. The white and baby
Yeah.
blue, the black,
Yeah.
the Chris Webber ones. You got
Yeah.
white and orange, white and red, black and white. This would be the shoe I would bring back if I was with Nike.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be for the hype beast. It would just be for the sneaker fan,
Yeah,
and the basketball fan, and you know what I mean? Yeah.
The 1994 Nike Air Strong. This would be the shoe I would bring back if I was with Nike.
Yeah.
I love this shoe. I was able to wear it all day this past Saturday.
Nice.
I bit my toes and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could still see the air bubble.
Yeah. Yeah. That's sick. Yeah, it looked good. It looked good.
Yeah, so I kind of gotten it down to the point to where even when I see shoes online, I can kind of even gauge the condition.
Right.
I look so much and I see shoes, so I can kind of tell, oh, this might be able to be worn, or this definitely gonna fall apart. Like it's certain shoes, how they made the material, you know.
Yeah.
Like and I'm gonna show one more shoe before we get out of here.
Okay.
I'm gonna show my. I gotta show this shoe because I gotta tell a story about how I got it. So I got this shoe. I'm looking online. This shoe was it probably was listed for like maybe $40-$50. I was gonna get it anyway. But the shoe was like scaling.
Yeah.
Like scaling of it's an old shoe. It's from 1994. So the person that was selling this shoe was like, oh, I actually bought this shoe, paid for it. She said, I can't sell you this shoe. Hold on.
Yeah. Give me a swig of water.
He said, I can't sell you the shoe because it's like falling apart. So I said, so like, what you gonna do with it?
Yeah.
In her mind, it was trash. Again, we talking about finding stuff that other people don't want.
Yeah.
And so I said, you gonna throw it away? She was like, yeah. I said, well, I want it anyway. She was like, you still want it? I was like, yeah. This is back and forth messages. And so she was like, well, you can have it for $3. And so she changed the picture just so like for me to know so I can like purchase it to like a picture of like it was like an animal or something. This is on eBay. And so I bought this shoe for $3. This is the 1994 Nike Air Edge cross trainer.
Look how clean that is. $3 you bought that for.
$3.
Wow. And you've worn these? You wore these, right?
I haven't worn them yet.
Oh.
I'm gonna put them out soon.
Yeah, bro. Hey, when you wear those and you take a pic, tag me in that joint. I want to see that one.
$3.
Yeah. $3. That's what I'm talking about, man.
So again, like the hunt, it's fun. And you find stuff that you can negotiate because this is not stuff that's being released massively on like certain websites. So it's kind of like, you can barter, you can kind of you can compare if there's multiple. A lot of these shoes, they aren't multiple, but you find every now and then you get lucky. Yeah. This is the cheapest shoe that I found. You can't even buy a shoe out of Marshalls or Ross for $3.
You can't buy anything really for $3. I mean, what can you buy for $3? You can barely go get a moon pie for $3.
Yeah, $3.
Wow, that's great.
Dead stock too.
Yeah, that's fire, bro.
So I'm gonna pull these out soon. This is a 1994 Nike Air Edge cross trainer.
Beautiful. So, I'm blown away, bro. I'm just blown away. That's crazy.
So, but again, it's like knowing the name, remembering the time. A lot of time when I look for shoes, I really just remember videos. I watch videos so much growing up. I'm always going to say video. I just try to remember, what about that? I can always pull up the video on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I just, what about this video that Grand Poobah was in? Or what about this video that Redman was in? Oh, I remember this video that LL was in. I remember this. They all had we just at that time, you just might have saw it in the backdrop. You didn't really catch it, And if we go back to the 90s again, sitcoms.
Yeah.
So it was a whole slew of, just being born in that era and being around it, and Martin and Full House, Saved by the Bell, what I'm saying, Fresh Prince, of course, what I'm saying, Wayne's Brothers, all of these shows. Even that had a Home Improvement.
It had real impact.
That had a lot to do with it too.
Yeah.
Because
I've done shows. I've done shows on the best sneakerheads and how that, man. Yeah, man. It all, and that's what we talk about. Like, the culture is bigger than people realize, and the love of it and the feel goodness of it is more than people realize. And I'm glad. I feel like we've been in like this kind of like sneaker culture. I feel like I say this every episode, but sneaker culture just like took off a couple of years ago, and a lot of people got involved in it, and that's cool, you know what I mean? But a lot of them got involved with it because it was just like the thing to do. It was the look of fashion at the time, and now they've kind of fallen off of it, and a lot of talk has been like, oh, well, now it's boring. Is that the same thing people kind of saying about hip-hop? Like, now that like certain artists aren't like the top dogs anymore, now hip-hop is dead, it's boring, but it's really not. It's just it's changing, and there's a new crop of artists and some older artists that are really just getting shine now. The same thing with sneaker culture. I think that there's, it's changing, and it's going back to its roots, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Like, honestly, like when I was already like, into this stuff, but then like when when Schooler came out, it kind of like, oh, this is the window. And then, these other pages, and then it kind of like, now it seems like you said, it seems like it's getting back to like how it used to be.
To the basics, and it's about being different and wearing something different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really expressing yourself, not just being part of the like, oh, I got this fire. You don't have these, I got these.
Yeah.
You can afford these. It's about, bro, what? Like, that's crazy. Look, it may not, the shoe could be $3. It could be $20. It could be $50. It could be $500. But the fact is that people see them, and they put a smile on people's face, right? They put a smile on your face, and it's a conversation starter, and it's like, yo, cheap plug, what are those? You know what I mean? That's the really cool thing about that, man. I mean, legit, when you showed me a couple of, every sneaker you showed me, I'm like, even the they were called Baileys, right? The joints from the Louisiana,
the Baileys,
like I hadn't seen that before, right? It's not even something I would even wear. But it's a conversation start. Now I'm like, it piqued my interest. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's a good looking shoe. That's interesting details. Tell me about that. And then again, that's just, for people that are like kind of just getting into this, or look at this from afar and kind of go, oh, these people, they kind of weird. Why they got all these sneakers and and comic books and blah blah blah. What is it about that? And I think this is the best definition and the best example of what it's about. It's just about feeling good, man.
Yeah, it's about feeling good. And a lot of shoes that I showed, that's why I'm showing them now. Like I say, and I had to change my mind frame of looking at it, like just showing people what I'm into. These things are attached to emotions for me, so I know they're attached to emotions for other people.
Yes, sir. Yeah, no, bro, Terrance, when you showed me the eBay, I had when you showed me the Reeboks I had back when I was a kid, I had a rush of like nostalgia, and like I remember just even every shoe you really was showing me, I just kept thinking about like being in Largo, Maryland, that's a suburb outside of DC. I grew up there partly, and just being in the eBay with my boys and being like, yo, and if you poke a hole in the air bubble, you can send them back and all that stupid stuff.
All of that.
And like, it's just funny to just think about that, and I really stress this a lot to people too, and I would think you would agree. Like, you can't lose that like young part of you.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Nah, I'm even just with the shoes. Like, you see the toys in the back, bro. I surround myself with stuff that reminds me of being a kid.
Yeah.
Like, I surround myself with stuff that reminds me of being a kid, bro. Bro, let me hold on. Let me.
Okay, go. Yeah. Oh, bro, what? Put that up close to the camera. Put that up close. Bro, Paperboy. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So, and
Oh, my man, after this, dog. Yeah. Yeah. And it works. Yeah, you man, dog. That's crazy. I can hear right. Yo, I used to be in my grandfather, back in my grandfather Cadillac, playing that. Oh, my God.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I
man.
mean, those
Yeah.
those things, like, especially like you say, all the things going on in the world, man. Surround yourself with stuff that reminds you of being a kid and things that bring you peace, because it's not the actual item, it's the memories attached to the item.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you get the feeling from. It's not the actual shoe, it's the
Yeah.
memories that are attached to the time that you had
Yeah.
the shoe.
Absolutely, bro.
You know?
Absolutely.
And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's why I like to have these things and surround myself with these things. They might look
Yeah.
like, oh, a sneaker or a toy or a gadget. Or it's about the time. It's about coming home after school and watching Scooby Doo or watching this video. It was about, the time. Like, sitting on the porch watching the dude pass on the dyno or the GT bike with the, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, it's the memories that are attached to it.
Yes. 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 And it might not be sneakers for you. It might not be toys for you. It might not be comic books for you or
Yeah.
video games or
Yeah.
collectibles, whatever. It could be anything. But if you find that thing, you it's man, I have a message at the end of the show. I always say mind your mental health, because to me, this is actually a piece of that. It's often difficult to explain when I'm talking to people that like this show even connects to mental health. It's like, I could try and it kind of sounds kind of like almost just like kind of like just, outrageous, to be honest with you, to some people. But I think that when situations like this and interviews like this, it really helps, crystallize what this show and what I'm about and what I think this thing is about. Not just about this show and me. It ain't even that. It's what I think all of this is about. You know what I mean? That it's just about, life is hard, man.
Yeah.
We live in wild times. No matter what aisle of the political aisle you on, or the social aisle, or ideology aisle, whatever, right? We can agree that, like, it's stressful, and we in our 40s. Life is stressful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We got houses, and we married, and we get kids, and all that's beautiful, obviously. But like, houses have things happen in the house. You got to pay for it. You got to all of the stresses of life. In order to keep going, you have to find those small, beautiful things in life.
Yeah, and you have to, like, one of the things that I do, and everybody know this about me.
Yeah.
I actually created my own world inside of this world.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? So it's like it's my world first, then the world.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for those things to like really get to me like in that type of way. So it's I mean, like I say, I'll sit here and one day for like 2 or 3 hours and just watch old rap videos. Like, like I'm going down the whole, and that's why too. If you notice, like the shoes that I'm hitting with the people with, and they seeing, what's also catching them off guard too? The songs that I'm picking,
bruh.
So
I wasn't gonna mention that. You're talking
it's
about
part of it. It's part of it.
You had the Cali is active.
Man.
That's I'm with all of that, man. I'm with all of that, bro. I think, man, I could talk to you for 5 hours, bro. But I think everything you presented today is great. That this is the first episode. This is definitely the first episode of the year, and I'm glad that we did this one, because it's a hell of a way to kick off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what you're doing is so cool, bro, and I want you to please keep it up, please, because it's an important message for people right now. That may seem dramatic, I get it, but it is really an important message for people, because all you're really preaching is good mental health, and positive attitudes, and finding things that you can focus on and invest in and be happy with, that aren't like, the mundane, soul crushing parts of life. It's the fun parts of life, man. And I really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming on the show, bro. I mean that sincerely. Like, I had a blast, bro.
Yeah, thank you again. Thank you for having me. Thank you for reaching out. Like I said, man, this is just again, this is fun. This is something that I'm into. This is this is like I can talk about this. Like this is like my core, my roots.
Yeah.
Everybody know how I grew up and what I was into. So even like a lot of the times, like my cousin would be like, "Man, it's funny seeing you," because he know me from back then, and I was like that as a kid. So it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
just how I am. I'm about to start like I said, I just got over the hump of looking at it like just showing people what I'm into and not showing off. So I'm gonna start doing more like, sneakers, showing more sneakers, what I'm working on, more
Yeah.
fits. I'm probably gonna start doing more music
Yeah.
and tie it all together. It's like all one.
I can't wait, bro.
So
I can't wait. And when you ready to come back on, holler at me. We'll get you back on here, man. Cause
I
we
appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for having me.
no problem, brother. Thank you.
All right, peace.
When I say some of those sneakers blew my mind, I think you can see it in my face. This is crazy. Some of that stuff is crazy. Like if you're just getting into this, you're not really like a big sneaker person. When I tell you some of those sneakers were crazy that he even has in his possession. The Chris Webber joints, man, with the number 2, the Washington Bullets, Chris Webber, behind the back, Fab Five, what? Okay, all right, let me calm down. Big shout out to Terrance, man. Follow that man on social media, man. He's doing dope things. And again, brother, thank you for coming on the show, man. All right, follow me, MSR_Adam, MSR_Adam. You can follow my 365 Days of Sneakers Challenge. Boy, could use support on that, man. Thank you all to all my sneaker heads and all the people out there that's appreciating that little challenge and how, yeah, we rolling. We doing our thing, all right? MSR_Adam. Okay, mind your mental health, ladies and gentlemen. Mind your mental health. Take care of yourself. You know what it is, man. Mind your mental health. Mind your physical health. Eat right, get outside, exercise, do all of those things, man. Get sleep, all of that. Things I need to get better at as well. All right? Take care of yourselves, man. And never forget. And always remember to be great. I'm up out of here. Peace.